Let's be honest. Dating in your 60s is exhausting. You've got your routine, you've got your house, and you probably have a favorite chair that you don't want to fight over. But you also don't want to be lonely. That is why so many of you have been asking me about friends with benefits. It sounds like the perfect solution, right? All the fun, none of the fuss. But is it really the golden ticket for the golden years? Today, we are breaking down the brutal pros and cons of friends with benefits for the over 55 crowd. No sugarcoating. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Aged and Confused. If you're new here, we help you navigate senior life without losing your mind. If you've ever considered a casual arrangement because you just can't face another traditional relationship, hit that subscribe button. You are definitely not alone. Let's start with the biggest pro, and frankly, the reason most of us consider this: independence. At our age, we are set in our ways. I like my thermostat at 68 degrees. Maybe she likes it at 75. In a marriage, that's a war. In a friends with benefits situation, that's not my problem. You get the companionship and the intimacy, but at the end of the night, or the next morning, you go back to your own sanctuary. You keep your finances separate, your routine separate, and your sanity intact. In traditional dating, there's this unseen pressure, the relationship escalator. First date, then exclusive, then meeting the kids, then moving in, then marriage. It's exhausting just thinking about it. With an FWB arrangement, you step off that escalator. You get the physical connection, which, let's be real, is good for your health and your heart, but without the pressure to merge your entire lives. It's companionship for now, not necessarily a contract for forever. Often these arrangements happen with someone you already know, maybe a friend from a club or an old acquaintance. You skip that awkward first date interview phase where you have to recite your entire life story and medical history over appetizers. There's already trust there. Now, we have to look at the downsides, and the biggest one is biology. Cons number 1: catching feelings. We like to think we're too old and wise for this, but biology doesn't retire. Sex releases bonding hormones, oxytocin. One person almost always gets more attached than the other, and at 55 plus, loneliness can sometimes mask itself as love. If you're doing this just to fill a void, you might end up heartbroken when your friend meets someone they actually want to marry. Con number 2: the family dynamic. Explaining a girlfriend or boyfriend to your adult children is one thing. Explaining, "This is Brenda, she stays over on Tuesdays, but we aren't dating," that is a whole different level of awkward. Your adult kids might feel protective, or they might think you're being taken advantage of, or worse, that you are taking advantage of someone. It complicates your social circle in a way that regular dating doesn't. Con number 3: health risks. Yes, really. I have to mention this because nobody talks about it. Health risks. Did you know that STI rates are rising fastest in the over 55 demographic? Why? Because we stopped worrying about pregnancy 20 years ago. But in a casual arrangement, unless you are 100% exclusive, you are putting your health at risk. It's an awkward conversation to have at 60, but you have to have it. The golden rule. So, is it worth it? It can be, but only if you follow the golden rule of senior FWB: radical honesty. You need to define what benefits means. Is it just sex? Is it travel? Is it going to the movies? And you need an exit strategy. Agree beforehand. If one of us meets someone serious, We high-five, say good luck, and go back to being friends. No drama. I want to hear from you. Have you tried this? I know a lot of you watching have decades of life experience, so I'm asking the experts. Is friends with benefits a smart move for a single senior, or is it a recipe for disaster? Drop your verdict in the comments. Smart move or disaster? I want to see what the majority thinks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.